Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, I've got something really fascinating to show you all. As you might know, the Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer mode in MCC was built off of Halo 4, but because it launched on MCC and was never a standalone game, it never had a main menu that we've seen before. We've seen the classic Halo 2 main menu, which is still available on MCC, and the mod tools, and there was even a semi-glitch/mod you could do to load in anniversary graphics. But that's not the version of Halo 2 we're talking about for this video. We're talking about the Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer, or H2A MP as I like to call it. That main menu, that's never been seen before at all. But we have seen Halo 4's main menu before, and some people speculated that the H2A MP main menu was probably the same as Halo 4's, but maybe with a little different UI. Well, if you saw one of my recent videos, it's now possible to extract the game files from the original launch versions of Halo MCC, and it revealed that H2A MP in the original builds of MCC at launch did contain a main menu map. The reason we've never seen the H2A MP main menu before is that by the time MCC came to PC, and we could look through the game files, it had already been removed from the game and the tags for the main menu were never included in the mod tools. It wasn't included in the Halo 4 mod tools either, so all traces of the main menu were basically lost or gone. Until now. Behold, this is the very first time you're seeing the lost Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer main menu, or at least a close approximation of it. So, looking through the tags of the H2MP main menu map from the old builds of MCC, with the help of Zedekind's tool called Assembly, it did appear to be very similar to Halo 4's main menu. And since then, with the help of Gravemind2401 and his tool called Reclaimer, we've been able to extract all the assets from the H2A main menu and piece it back together using the official mod tools for MCC. And what you see here is, like I said, an approximate recreation of the H2A MP main menu. I say approximate because, unfortunately, not all the assets seem to be able to extract perfectly, and it was difficult or even impossible to recreate the shaders and lighting that we see in the Halo 4 main menu. So I pieced it together as best I can. Like, everything is still in the same position and everything, but it's not going to look the same. And I'll go into more details in that in a little bit. But had the tags for the Halo 4 main menu been included with the official mod tools, it would have been trivial to recreate the rest of the H2A main menu. But unfortunately, we had to recreate this using imperfectly ripped assets and limited information on other aspects of the game and the main menu. I wish I could have shown you the actual original main menu for Halo 2 Anniversary, but this is the best we can do for now. In any case, the main menu, as you can see, is more or less the same as Halo 4's in almost every aspect. The main difference is that certain objects placed in the scene, such as Spartans and the weapons they are holding, are using the actual H2A versions of the tags, rather than the original Halo 4 tags, which makes sense. So that much is different at least. That being said, there are other objects placed in the scene, such as these pieces of debris, these scenery objects. Those are actually just the same from Halo 4, so those were likely just straight up ported over and reused. So those aren't unique to H2A. Only the Spartans and the weapons they're holding are unique to Halo 2 Anniversary. Also, you may have noticed that there's a lot of Spartans placed in the main menu scene. Again, that's something from Halo 4, but the reason why there's so many Spartans here, and why they're all placed all over the place, is that that's actually something that was used in the Halo 4 main menu for things like armor customization or Spartan previews on the roster or other areas of the menu. In fact, each part of the UI where you see a Spartan, they're all different and separate Spartans, each of them. Rather than just reusing the same Spartan for each part of the main menu, for some reason 343 decided to just make a separate Spartan for each one. I don't know why they use a different Spartan each time, but that's just the way it is. Now, even if I could show you the actual original H2A MP main menu, it's quite possible that it wouldn't have looked exactly the same as Halo 4's either. The reason is that some of the challenges I came across while trying to create the main menu was that some of the assets I extracted were just broken for H2A MP, but not necessarily Halo 4. Also, some shaders the main menu was using appeared to only exist in Halo 4's mod tools and not H2A's mod tools. Sometimes it's possible to port them over from Halo 4 to H2A, but it can be broken or glitchy sometimes. What that means is that it's possible that even if you could load up the original H2A main menu, some things might just be broken anyways, because it was probably a quick and dirty port since the main menu was never actually meant to be used, but the game itself might have needed it for other reasons. It's also possible the community tools I used just had issues handling all this stuff, and the missing shaders is simply because in addition to stripping the main menu tags from the H2A mod tools, 343 also chose to strip the shaders used on the main menu since they likely weren't being used anywhere else. But my theory right now is that even if the main menu could be loaded up, the original one, it's probably kind of like a Halo 4 main menu, but a little broken in some ways. But there's no way to know that for sure at the moment. But another thing I'm quite positive is different without being able to load up the actual main menu is the UI. You see, while most of the main menu is actually the same as Halo 4, H2A MP did have its own unique in-game UI theme. It was similar to Halo 4's, but was basically a dark mode version. You could see it in parts of multiplayer, like custom games and matchmaking, like booting players and stuff like that, as well as in theater mode. As you can see here, compared to the Halo 4 UI, the H2A UI is not only like a dark themed version, but it's got like a flatter UI and less transparent aspects to it. It's an interesting version actually. So just imagine that, but on the just imagine the Halo 4's main menu UI, but with that kind of like theme on it. So in conclusion, in all likelihood, the H2A multiplayer main menu, which does contain its own versions of the UI tags, is just the Halo 4 main menu, but with a darker themed main menu UI and a flatter themed as well. And possibly some broken or glitchy textures and shaders here and there. Like I said, I wish I could have shown you the actual original main menu, but it's not possible to load it up right now, so I had to do my best to recreate it with extracted assets. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. If you did, as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what you think about the H2A main menu, about this whole revelation of it. Was it what you expected, or was it a surprise to you? But aside from that, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys!